When faced with multiple faces, it's often more than apparent, based only on looks, which person goes with which parent. For our physical characteristics are largely based on genetics. But what about behaviors, things that go beyond aesthetics? Some say those too are inherited, part of passed down DNA. But are genes solely to thank or blame for all we think, do, and say? An eye-opening truth to share is, by beholding, we become changed. So by watching others, our thoughts, actions, and words can be rearranged. Monkey see, monkey do sounds cute, but it's not the best analogy, for it conjures up the unbiblical evolutionary theory. But perhaps mirroring is in part why we often become like our parents. We mimic what we see and hear, much like monkeys and parrots. It doesn't stop with childhood. It carries into adulthood. We adopt the behaviors of others much more than we should. That could be good if what we're hearing and seeing is good and worth being. But if our minds get filled with junk, what are we becoming? And if we also look for the worst in others, what happens to us then? Do we become like them each time we see those people again? Or maybe we're already like them, and that's why we don't like them. Each trait that we hate in ourselves comes back to mind when we see it in them. Or perhaps we're upset with those who've yet to overcome our once shared traits, devaluing them whenever our eagle eye evaluates. But in seeing only their faults, beholding only the bad, who is the one who is harmed? Who is the one made sad? We're warned not to look to humans, due to the danger it poses, whether looking up in praise or looking down our noses. Both idolizing and criticizing can bring to our faces a frown. So when it comes to people, we shouldn't look up or down. Who is it safe to look up to? Whose face should we behold? Let's look up and point others to Christ, to honor the greatest truth ever told. By beholding His love and purity, we each can have heavenly surety, reflecting His inner beauty for all eternity.